Hey folks, Mike Croft here, the Done by Lunch investor, and I want to talk about the one thing that could absolutely shift your investments, could absolutely blow up your investments in a good way. Check this out. So I just got off a call with a potential client here who was like, "Hey man, like you talk about these great returns. I'm really interested in learning how to do that." Now, quick backstory here. He's been investing for about 10 years with an investment group. He started with roughly about $61,000 10 years ago, and we've come to learn that he's been averaging about 5%. Now his investments have actually been doing 8%, but they charge him a 3% fee year over year, which actually brings the performance down to 5%. And what's crazy about that is at 5%, you are underperforming the stock market. You are underperforming the stock market by like half. The stock market alone, if you just invest in a regular S&P 500, you'd average, give or take 10%. That would be $65,000 more in his pocket, less fees, because he's paying fees too, right? So anywhere from 65, maybe even more, $1,000 in his pocket had he just gone with a regular ETF versus investing in with a group or with a financial advisor where they're paying a huge amount of fees. And so we did a couple things. We said, hey, number one, what if we shifted up what you're investing in? He was invested in a bunch of mutual funds, low performing mutual funds. If you know me, you know I don't like mutual funds. I think they suck. And here's why. Most mutual funds have a couple great companies in them. You might see your Amazons, your Apples, your Teslas, or Palantirs, or whatever the hot stock is. But then you got hundreds of what I call mediocre, low-performing funds. And so what happens is all your mediocre funds pull down your really good high-performance funds, and you get this really kind of market underperforming average. And in this case, this gentleman had 5% over the last 10 years. Oh my goodness. And so what we did, or what we decided we were going to do here, is we were going to get him into one of my favorite funds. This fund has averaged 34%, just over 34%, like 34.97% or something, since 2009. Now, is it going to average that going forward? We don't know. But there's a good chance it will. Let's just say it averages roughly that 34-ish. I'm going to put 33 in here percent. Over the same 10 years, you ready for this? That $61,000 would have been worth $1.5 million. Because because of the financial advisor he was working with, he literally has lost over $1 million. Holy cow. It's actually cost him not a couple thousands of dollars, not a couple percentage points. It's costed him over roughly 1.3, almost $1.4 million because his financial advisor didn't know how to invest for him. Now, there could be a couple reasons for that. Number one, your financial advisor is not licensed to invest in stocks, in ETFs. That could be the first reason. Number two, your financial institution won't allow you to invest in high-performing ETFs and stocks because they'll consider it too risky. And that's really not the case at all, especially for this one here that I'm showing you guys. Or number three, your financial advisor just doesn't feel it's a great return for you. Again, too risky, and he doesn't want you, having to work with the volatile style returns. And again, this isn't really that volatile. If the market's going up, the stock's going up. In fact, if the market's going up, all your mutual funds are going up. If your market's going down, all your mutual funds are going down as well. So the question is for you. Is your financial advisor or is your lack of investment knowledge costing you millions of dollars? Okay, now here's the good news. All right, let's go back here to the investment calculator. Here's what we were able to do. So he's missed out on that $1 million return. He knows that. It sucks. But here's what we can do. So today he's got an account. He's 55. We've got roughly another 10 years before he wants to pull the money out. His account's worth roughly about $100,000 today. Okay, if we can get him into those higher performing style funds, 30%, 33%, he still has a chance to become a multi-millionaire. Let me just make sure I got this right. There we go, 100,000. Okay, yeah. So over 10 years, if he can average 33% year over year, and maybe he doesn't, maybe we only do 25. But here's what we're not doing. We're not doing 5 anymore. All right, and here's the problem: is most people investing are earning more of the 5%, not the 25%. At 25%, that's still $1.1 million. So the good news is it's not too late for this guy, for this gentleman. But man, could you imagine if he got this information when he was like in his 40s? He would be like he would be what we call a deca millionaire. He'd be a deca millionaire, all right, was where he would be here. So that's the idea here. It's not too late for you, but it's time to get started with high performance investing. And the best part about this here, the fees are so low. He was charged 3%. Now in this investment here, I think he's paying like 0.5%. He's getting more. He's getting not quite, but almost not quite, but about 7x the growth year over year. That's going to cause him to become a millionaire. If you want to do the same, hey, we can show you exactly how to do that. moneycoachmike.com/call. Let's take a look. Let's review your investments. Take a look at the returns you're currently getting, and then take a look at how we can grow those returns to become even bigger, even better than you're getting right now. We'll talk to you soon. See you on the next one. Bye for now.